Welcome to People Want to Know, an immigration segment where we take your social media questions. I have none other than attorney Jessica Dominguez here with me like every other week. Thank you, attorney, for joining us.
Thank you. It is my pleasure to be here. And I am so happy to be at this new set. I feel like we're right at home.
What are you drinking over there? What is that?
Actually, warm tea.
What kind of tea? What flavor?
Green.
Green tea? Is that your favorite?
Yes, one of my favorites.
All right. How about we get into this week's question right now? This week we received a question from Nora on Facebook, and she says, "My father was a citizen and he submitted a petition for me in 1994. The petition was approved, but in the process I turned 21 years and my father passed away. Her question is, what can I do?"
When a petitioner dies and the I-130, the family petition, has already been approved, the law allows that that petition gets reinstated for humanitarian reasons. So that's very good news for the person asking this question.
Okay. So attorney, tell us, what do they have to do in this case specifically?
They have to meet the requirement of finding a co-sponsor. Since her father is not going to be able to sign the affidavit of support, she has to find a relative who's willing to co-sponsor her, someone who's willing to sign the affidavit of support in lieu of her father.
Great. What type of evidence needs to be registered for a humanitarian reinstatement?
Well, USCIS must be convinced that there exists humanitarian reasons for this petition to be reinstated. Evidence such as the length of time that you have spent here in this country. If you have children, if you have relatives who are U.S. citizens or legal permanent residents, that evidence should be registered. Also, have you been going to school? What have you been doing while you have been residing in the United States? Tell USCIS in order for them to realize that your roots are here in the United States.
Well, thank you, attorney. That's great information.
GP, another thing that called my attention in this case is that she mentions that her father was a U.S. citizen, and when the petition was filed, she was under 21 or she turned 21 afterwards. Please get help from someone who can analyze the case, because I would love for an attorney to find out if maybe you qualify under the Child Status Protection Act, and we can talk about that in the following weeks.
That's a whole nother topic for a whole different occasion, but thank you, attorney, for your valuable information, and thank you for joining me today.
My pleasure, hijo. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the content. I mean it. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll see you next week on People Want to Know.
Wait, don't go anywhere.
Please subscribe to the left.
And watch our videos below.